Hi guys, today we take the next chapter of your syllabus, which is a common chapter not only for FYBAF but also for FYBCom, and the name of the chapter is branch accounts. Branch accounts, one of the very important chapter of your syllabus because in this there are two methods. So it won't be wrong to conclude that this is as good as two chapters. Now, before we start, what I have been always doing, let's understand the name of the chapter. Very simple. Accounts तो तुमको पता है. What is branch? Very basic. You are having an office in say Mumbai. You want to expand your business not only in Mumbai but also outside Mumbai. So what you will do, you will try to make more outlets. Mera main office is in Mumbai. I want to capture market of Bangalore. So I open another office in Bangalore, another outlet in Bangalore, that is branch. कोलकाता में खोलना है और एक खोल दिया, कोलकाता ब्रांच. चेन्नई में खोलना है और एक खोल दिया, चेन्नई ब्रांच. गुजरात में खोलना है और एक खोल दिया, गुजरात ब्रांच. So branch is nothing but the outlets opened by the main office to expand their business in more number of areas. Even in Mumbai, say for example, you are having a branch in Bandra. Your main office is in Bandra. You want to explore more of Mumbai. You open a branch in Borivali. You open a branch in Delhi. Andheri, Borivali, Andheri. You open a branch in Dadar. You open a branch in Mumbai Central. You open a branch in Churchgate. So new offices set up to expand the business to cover more area is nothing but branch. So branch account is maintaining accounts for each and every branch. The name of the chapter, branch account, means you have to maintain accounts for each and every branch. That is the meaning of this chapter, branch account. I'll repeat, you have multiple branches, you have one extra branch, two branch, three branch. जितने भी ब्रांच है, हर एक ब्रांच का अकाउंट्स मेंटेन करना है. That is branch accounts, and how to do that we are going to study in this chapter. Now, before I go into the sums, first understand the concept. When I say branch, branch or branches are of two types. One is dependent and the other is independent. One is dependent and the other is independent. Now, when I say dependent branch, dependent branch means that branch which is purely dependent on head office. तुम्हारा main office, let you have, if your company has 10 branches और से 25-50 branch है, लेकिन कंपनी का मेन ऑफिस एक ही रहता है, which we call it as head office. So when I say the branch is dependent, that means they are dependent on their main office or head office. Branch will do the activities, but they cannot do the activities unless and until it is approved by the head office. Head office जो ब्रांच को पूरा पूरा कंट्रोल करता है उसे कहते हैं डिपेंडेंट ब्रांच. So dependent branch is that branch which is dependent on the head office. They cannot take their own decision. कुछ भी decision लेना है important, they have to consult the head office. Without the consent of head office, they cannot do a particular activity. So dependent branch is that branch which is under the control of head office and head office के हिसाब से उनको चलना पड़ता है. That is dependent. Coming to the second part, that is independent. Now independent branch क्या होता है? Independent branch is that branch which is not dependent on head office. यहाँ पे dependency is there on head office, but independent branch में there is no dependence on head office. If the branch is independent, they have the full powers, they can work independently and उन्हें head office के permissions का जरूरत नहीं है. Of course, few decisions they have to implement according to head office, but they can work independently without much control of head office. So, दो type के branch, dependence fully under control of head office, independent they can work in their own way as good as a separate company. Head office के control में नहीं. Of course, policies are framed by the head office, but they can work independently and they are not under strict control at all of the head office. Clear guys? Now listen, ये दो type के branches है. As I told you, common chapter for FYBAF and FYBCom. Both your syllabus में independent branch नहीं है. Independent branch is not in your syllabus. होता तो it would be good. In fact, independent branch as far as accountancy is concerned is more scoring than dependent. Anyway, अपने हाथ में control नहीं है, we can't do anything. पहले होता था long back, but they have removed it. So independent branch is not in your syllabus. What you have in your syllabus is only dependent branch. You have in your syllabus only dependent branch. और मैंने क्या बोला? Dependent branch is that branch which is dependent on the head office, fully controlled by head office. Dependent on head office and fully controlled by head office. Clear? Now listen, starting my today there are two methods. So when there is a dependent branch, as far as accounting is concerned, there are two methods. One is Debtors method or Debtors system, and the other is Stock and Debtors method or system. Two methods or system. First, Debtors, and second, Stock and Debtors. You have both the methods in your syllabus for FYBAF as well as FYBCom. Now listen, दोनों में difference क्या है? The reason this is called as Debtors method or system is head office will treat each branch as its debtors. Head office will treat each branch as its debtors and accordingly transactions are recorded. हर एक सम में सिर्फ एक ही अकाउंट बनेगा, मेन अकाउंट, दैट इज ब्रांच अकाउंट. हर एक सम में एक ही अकाउंट बनेगा, दैट इज ब्रांच अकाउंट. बट यस, समटाइम्स to get few missing figures in working notes, you have to open say memorandum cash account, memorandum debtors or memorandum stock. याद है ना, fire insurance में you'll have done. So in debtors there will be only one main account, that is branch account, and depending upon the question later on there will be sums where in working notes you have to make extra accounts. So each branch is treated as debtor from the point of view of head office. Dependent branch में accounts will be maintained by the head office only. Transactions will be done by branch under the control of head office, but each and every accounting entry will be recorded only by the head office. So when you maintain the accounts, it will be the respective branch account, but in the books of head office. And when I say stock and debtors, यहाँ पे as I told you there is only one account. यहाँ पे the accounting is done in detail. यहाँ पे the accounting is done in detail. There will be more number of accounts. यहाँ पे एक ही मेन अकाउंट होगा, जरूरत पड़ने पर फ्यू वर्किंग नोट्स में अकाउंट्स, बट यहाँ पे there will be at least 3, 4, 5, minimum 4 accounts रहेंगे, 5, 6 depending upon the question. Now I am not getting into this because today का session I am taking a sum where we will see the basic concept of the first method or the system, that is debtors method or system. Question, those who are watching on YouTube, the question is there in the description box. और जो लोग मेरे ऐप में देख रहे हैं वो तुम्हारे वीडियो के नीचे it is there in the form of Word document or PDF. Got it, guys? So now I will take one sum on data system. Why this is called as data system? Head office will treat each branch as its debtors. There are more things to explain. I'll just pause the video. I'll be ready with the format of the sum and then I will explain you more points relevant for the first method. I'll just be back. Okay guys, you all have the question in front of you all. Again I'll repeat, those who are watching on YouTube, the question is there in the description box, and those who are watching in my app, the question is there in the PDF or the Word file which is attached there. Okay. Method number 1, debtors method or data system. Let's read the sum, then I'll show you what is the account. I've made a small account. इसका जरूरत नहीं है, but because it is the first sum, I'm making you all do this. I'll tell you why I have done this, and if you all want, you all can avoid this also. First sum में I have asked journal entries also. That is the reason I have made this account. Let's see. Vansh Limited having its head office in Mumbai and branch at Gujarat. So ये Gujarat branch account बनेगा. From the following information given by Vansh Limited, you are required to prepare Gujarat branch account in the books of head office and the data system and past journal entries. Opening balance is given cash stock debtors of the branch, goods supplied to branch, amount remitted to branch for petty cash expenses, salary, rent and taxes, total expenses paid by branch, amount remitted by branch, cash sales 250, amount realized from debtors 450, closing balances, cash, stock and debtors. Okay, now listen. They have asked you journal. They can ask you with or without journal, but first sum I wanted to do with journal. Even in the regular class, I have made initial 4-5 sums with journal only. So now listen, journal is very simple. Ledger में जो भी करोगे, how you all have done in FYBAF, वही basis पे entries pass करना. There are only 5 entries. So what you will do first, in the books of head office, or you can also write in the books of head office of Vansh Limited, Gujarat branch account, around 3/4 of the page ले लेना, 75% of the page, particulars 2 columns of amount on the debit, particulars 2 columns of amount on the credit, and नीचे एक छोटा सा 3 लाइन का अकाउंट goods sent to branch. It is not required, but because we are doing journal, I am purposely making you all do. Next sum में जब भी तुम लोग regular class में करोगे, in case you feel you want to avoid this. Okay? ये हो गया first page. And next page पे, as I told you, there are 5 entries. एक full page का journal बना दो. Clear with this? Now guys, listen very carefully. What is the first method? Data system. What I told you, under this, head office will treat each branch as debtor. Head office will treat each branch as debtors. Debtor FYJC का basic is the personal account. What is the rule of personal account? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. पर्सनल अकाउंट का रूल क्या है? डेबिट द रिसीवर, क्रेडिट द गिवर. हेड ऑफिस के लिए ब्रांच इज अ पर्सनल अकाउंट. ओके, चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट हाउ टू डू दिस. बिफोर दैट यहाँ पे only those transactions will be recorded. An important point, of course, आगे repeat होने वाला ही है. Only those transactions will be recorded where head office and branch both are involved. जो भी ट्रांजैक्शन जहां ब्रांच और हेड ऑफिस दोनों का इन्वॉल्वमेंट है, ओनली दोज विल कम. सपोज एन इंडिपेंडेंट ट्रांजैक्शन इज डन बाय ब्रांच, इट वोंट बी रिकॉर्डेड हियर. ओके, चलो लेट्स सी वन बाय वन. फर्स्ट ओपनिंग बैलेंस दिया है, कैश स्टॉक डेटर्स. Cash stock debtors. Can I say all three are assets? You all know very well. Basic of FYJC, SYJC. Assets always have a debit balance. So come to the debit side of Gujarat branch. To balance brought down. To balance brought down because it's an asset. Liability होगा तो यहाँ पे आएगा जो ये सब में नहीं है. Three assets are there. Put all three one below the other in the first column and take the total outside. So cash 10,000, stock 75,000 and debtors 40,000. Okay, total आ गया 125. Okay, three assets. Assets always have a debit balance. So debit side पे two balance brought down and all three of them in the first column. No entry for recording the opening balance. You all have done this in FYJC, SYJC also. Next, goods supplied to branch. Branch goods बेचेगा, लेकिन ब्रांच के पास गुड्स आएगा कहां से? हेड ऑफिस विल सेंड. ब्रांच में परचेस ऑल्सो, बट दे कैन नॉट डू इट विदाउट द कंसेंट ऑफ हेड ऑफिस. सो हेड ऑफिस ने ब्रांच को गुड्स भेजा है, बेचा नहीं है. सेंड, भेजा है. व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू, फॉर द हेड ऑफिस ब्रांच इज द डेटर. डेटर पर्सनल अकाउंट, डेबिट द रिसीवर. हेड ऑफिस ने ब्रांच को भेजा है, branch is the receiver, so you will debit branch account, and debit side of branch account you will use the word to goods sent to branch account, that is 6 lakhs. गुजरात ब्रांच में डेबिट साइड पे टू गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच अकाउंट 6 lakhs. Now listen guys, I have made goods sent to branch. Because I have made it, इसका पोस्टिंग विल कम हियर. थोड़े टाइम के बाद बताऊंगा, ये अगर नहीं बनाओगे तो भी चलेगा, बट मैंने क्यों बनाया है उसका वो रीजन है. यू विल कम टू नो व्हेन आई कम टू द लास्ट एंट्री. सो राइट नाउ हमने बनाया है. गिव द सेकेंड इफेक्ट. कम टू द डेबिट साइड ऑफ गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच coming from Gujarat branch account. So right there, by Gujarat branch account 6 lakhs. Gujarat branch में two goods sent to branch and goods sent to branch में by Gujarat branch account, that is 6 lakhs. Got it guys? Now listen. ओपनिंग बैलेंस का एंट्री नहीं आया. ओपनिंग बैलेंस का एंट्री नहीं आया, आता भी नहीं है. नाउ फॉर दिस, because the question has told us to prepare journal, we have to pass इसका entries. कहां पे लिखा है? गुजरात ब्रांच के डेबिट में लिखा है. एंड क्या लिखा है? टू गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच. FYJC SYJC का बेसिक. सो व्हाट आई विल डू, गुजरात ब्रांच के डेबिट में लिखा है, सो गुजरात ब्रांच टू गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच. कम टू द जर्नल. Dates are not given. Serial number 1. Journal is very simple. Gujarat branch account debit 6 lakhs. To goods sent to branch account 6 lakhs. Don't write goods sent to Gujarat branch because this is one standard account. कहां से आ रहा है एंट्री? लेजर में से ही आ रहा है. Why we debited? Because branch is the receiver. So Gujarat branch में two goods sent to branch, goods sent to branch में by Gujarat branch, and इसका journal entry from here only, Gujarat branch to goods sent to branch. Narration being goods sent, or you can say goods supplied to Gujarat branch. Being goods supplied or goods sent to Gujarat branch. All of you all clear, guys? Okay. Next. Amount remitted to branch for petty cash expenses, salary, rent and taxes. Amount remitted to branch. Who will remit? Remit means send. Remitted to branch मतलब branch को पैसा भेजा. Again, कौन भेजेगा? Head office. Head office ने branch को पैसा भेजा. Again, branch is the receiver. So you will debit branch and you have sent money. So head office के point of view पैसा बाहर जा रहा है. So what you will do? Come to the debit side of branch account. Write there to cash bank account. Even if you write only to bank chalega. Even if you write only to bank chalega. Now for presentation purpose show the breakup. पैसा किसके लिए भेजा? First petty expenses. So petty cash expenses. Put it in the first column. Petty cash expenses 5,000. Salary 25. Rent and taxes 30. So 30 plus 30, 60. Getting it? Head office has sent money to branch. So branch को debit किया to cash bank, petty cash expenses, salary and rent and taxes. So 5, 25 and 30, 60,000. Cash bank account बनाना नहीं है. Now, can I say journal? Again, कहाँ लिखा? Gujarat branch. What you have written? To cash bank. So इसका posting come to the journal. FYJC, SYJC level ही है. Gujarat branch account debit 60,000 to cash bank account 60,000. Gujarat branch account debit 60,000 to cash bank 60,000. Being amount remitted to Gujarat branch for expenses. Being amount remitted to Gujarat branch for expenses. Getting it now? Very simple. This is understand the concept. समझो तुम्हारा 50% of the remaining sums is already done. थोड़ा बहुत वेरिएशन जाएगा बाद में. Got it? Now guys listen. हेड ऑफिस ने ब्रांच को पैसा भेजा, इसके लिए ब्रांच ने रिकॉर्ड किया. अभी आगे देखो, टोटल एक्सपेंसेस पेड बाय ब्रांच. ब्रांच ने एक्सपेंस पे किया अपने यहां पे. व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू इन द स्टार्टिंग, यहां पे ओनली दोस ट्रांजैक्शंस विल कम वेयर हेड ऑफिस एंड ब्रांच बोथ आर इन्वॉल्व. हेड ऑफिस ने पैसा भेजा ब्रांच को, तुम एक्सपेंस इनकर करो. अभी जो ब्रांच उसमें से एक्सपेंस इनकर करेगी वो ब्रांच का लुकआउट है, उसमें हेड ऑफिस इन्वॉल्व नहीं है. बिकॉज हेड ऑफिस ने ऑलरेडी उनको पैसा भेज दिया है. एंड ऑफ द ईयर वो हिसाब करेंगे. सो दिस एडजस्टमेंट टोटल एक्सपेंसेस पेड बाय ब्रांच हेड ऑफिस रिकॉर्ड नहीं करेगा, बिकॉज हेड ऑफिस ने ऑलरेडी उनको पैसे भेजने की एंट्री रिकॉर्ड कर दी है. बिकॉज इफ दे डू दिस इट विल बिकम डबल. एंड में जो तुम्हारा क्लोजिंग बैलेंस आएगा दैट विल टेक केयर ऑफ एक्सपेंसेस. गॉट इट? तो एक काम करो, जस्ट राइट अ नोट फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. तो किधर भी 2 लाइन का नोट है, किधर भी जगह ऊपर नीचे वेर एवर यू वांट राइट इट, वेर यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. टोटल expense, sorry, transaction related to total expenses paid by branch. Transaction related to total expenses paid by branch has been ignored. I'll repeat. Transaction related to total expenses paid by branch has been ignored as head office is not involved. Has been ignored as head office is not involved. I'll repeat. Transaction related to expenses incurred by branch has been ignored as head office is not involved. Clear with this, guys? Got it? Chalo. Next. Amount remitted by the branch. अभी देखो, हेड ऑफिस ने जब भी ब्रांच को भेजा तो ब्रांच वॉज द रिसीवर. नाउ अमाउंट रेमिटेड बाय ब्रांच, ब्रांच भेज रहा है. ब्रांच किसको भेजेगा? हेड ऑफिस को. So now head office will receive from the branch. Head office will receive from the branch. So for the head office, branch is the giver, so you will credit the giver. For head office, branch is the giver, so you will credit the giver. So come to the credit side. I'll record this, then understand one very important point. Come to the credit side. पैसा आ रहा है बराबर. So write here. बाय कैश बैंक. इफ योर कॉलेज सेज ओनली बैंक, वो लिखो चलेगा. 2 पार्ट में है. कैश सेल्स 250, आई विल एक्सप्लेन दिस ऑल्सो, एंड अमाउंट रियलाइज्ड फ्रॉम डेटर्स. कितना है? 450. सो 256, दिस इज 7 lakh. By cash bank, cash sales and amount received from debtors or realized from debtors. Now listen. हेड ऑफिस ने ब्रांच को गुड्स भेजा, 6 लाख का गुड्स भेजा. हेड ऑफिस हैज सेंड गुड्स टू ब्रांच 6 लाख. टाइम पास के लिए तो नहीं भेजा. व्हाई दे हैव सेंड? सो दे कैन सेल इट. सी, ब्रांच खोलने का मोटिव क्या था? टू एक्सपैंड योर बिजनेस. So if head office has sent the goods of 6 lakhs to branch will sell it. Dependent branch है. So जो भी पैसा आता है, that branch at the end of the year has to send to head office. Now listen very carefully. यहाँ पे तो direct दिया है. Sometimes they will not give you this. They will just say cash sales made at branch, amount received from debtors at branch. In that case, remittance has to be there. End of the year, branch has to remit cash to head office. अगर remittance का amount directly दिया है, you have to write that amount directly. और अगर remittance का amount नहीं दिया है, then the amount which branch receives as cash sales and from debtors will be the remittance amount. I repeat again. यहाँ पे तुमको ये दिया हुआ है. If they give you कैश सेल्स मेड एट ब्रांच, वो एंट्री नहीं आएगा बिकॉज ब्रांच ने बेचा. कैश रिसीव फ्रॉम डेटर्स एट ब्रांच, वो भी नहीं आएगा. अगर दिया है अमाउंट रेमिटेड बाय ब्रांच, वो आएगा. लेकिन अगर क्वेश्चन में अमाउंट रेमिटेड बाय ब्रांच नहीं दिया है, देन whatever is the amount of cash sales and amount received from debtors, that will be assumed to be the remittance. So in short, by cash bank आना ही चाहिए. They will give you the amount. If the amount is not given, then cash sales and amount realized from debtors will be assumed to be the amount of remittance. So ये entry होना जरूरी है. Either they will directly give you the amount of remittance, और अगर रेमिटेंस का अमाउंट नहीं दिया है then cash sales and amount realized from debtors will be treated as. Got it? चलो बाय कैश बैंक कहां पे लिखा है? क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ ब्रांच. सो इसका जर्नल एंट्री, ब्रांच को क्रेडिट किया है, पैसा आ रहा है. सो कैश बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट 7 lakhs to Gujarat branch account 7 lakhs. Cash bank debit 7 lakhs to Gujarat branch 7 lakhs. Being remittance received from Gujarat branch. Being remittance received from Gujarat branch. So in short, amount of remittance has to be there. Okay. Now let's see. What else? What they have given you? Closing balance. Again, cash, stock, debtors. Now listen. Assets always have a debit balance. So opening debit है, but closing has to be credit ना, because buy balance रहेगा तो वही तुम्हारा next year to balance जाएगा. So assets opening will always be debit balance on the debit side, and closing also is debit balance. But why we put it on the credit side? Because debit side ज़्यादा है. So assets opening to balance and closing by balance FYGC का basic. थोड़ा नीचे आना. By balance carried down, all the three assets are there. Cash 15,000, stock 55,000, and debtors 60,000. So 15 and 55, 70, 70 and 60, 130. 70 and 60, 130. All of y'all clear with this? No entry for recording by balance. No entry for recording by balance. Everything is done. How many entries are there? 3. What I told you, 5 entry आए. Now listen. Coming to the next one. याद है ना मैंने बोला था, I'll tell you why I have made this. Goods you all are doing since FYJC, SYJC, and even in the previous semester you all have done final accounts. Any transaction relating to goods goes where? Trading account. So goods sent to branch का balance has to go to trading. तो क्या करो? क्रेडिट में 6 lakhs है, डेबिट में कुछ भी नहीं है. So इसको बैलेंस करो. Write the total, and debit side में 6 lakhs. Here to trading account, that is 6 lakhs. This is the reason I made you all do this account, because क्या होता है? When you are passing journal entries, when the question tells you to make journal, whether you make this account or no, ये entry आना ही चाहिए. So in order to avoid confusion, I have made you all do this. Those who are comfortable that there is no need to do this, but we can pass this entry, you all don't have to make. And जिन्हें confusion है, please do it. So now goods sent to branch goes to trading. So entry क्या हुई? Goods sent to branch to trading. Come to the journal. Goods sent to branch account or Gujarat branch account to trading account, but it's better write branch only because confusion नहीं होना चाहिए. That is 6 lakhs. Got it, guys? All of you all got it? Why we made this account? So that entry for transferring to trading, you all shouldn't get confused. narration being goods sent to branch account, balance transferred to trading account. Being goods sent to branch account, balance transferred to trading. Got it, guys? So for this entry, I have made you all do this. Again repeating, those who are comfortable with passing this entry without making this account, you all can skip it. And to be on the safer side, अगर confusion है तो इसको बना लो. It hardly takes 2 minutes to prepare. Got it? Everything else is done. Again, I'm repeating, before you close, you have to see that remittance has to be there. अगर remittance दिया है, directly remittance लिखो, और अगर remittance नहीं दिया है, then cash sales and amount received from debtors will be your remittance. Chalo, that's it. Let's close it and see what is the balance. Credit side ज़्यादा लग रहा है, 830, 660, 760, 785, 30 and this 45,000 का difference. 45,000 का difference. Now guys, what is the purpose of head office to open branches? So branch में business बढ़े, अपना business बढ़े, business बढ़ेगा, profit बढ़ेगा. So this is nothing but profit. Credit side is more, income side is more, so this is profit. Now head office will have multiple branches. उनके पास 10 branch है, there will be 10 different branch accounts and every branch will have a profit or loss. But when the head office, main office, यहाँ पे the main company is Vansh Ltd. Vansh Ltd जब अपनी balance sheet बनाता है, they will make only one trading P&L and balance sheet. So this profit you will transfer, you will write there to general profit and loss account, brackets में net profit. To general profit and loss account, brackets में net profit. Why the word general P&L? Because company का एक ही P&L होता है. अगर 10 ब्रांच का प्रॉफिट है, 10 ब्रांच का प्रॉफिट एक ही P&L में जाएगा. Therefore we use the word general P&L. General P&L means one P&L for the entire company. 50 ब्रांच हो, end of the year branch head office का है, so हर एक का profit loss will go in the main P&L of head office, that is general P&L. That's it. And now the last entry, कहाँ पे लिखा है? गुजरात ब्रांच के डेबिट में, come to the journal, the last journal entry, Gujarat branch account debit 45,000 to general profit and loss account 45,000. Being Gujarat branch profit transferred to general profit and loss account. Being Gujarat branch profit transferred to general P&L account. Let's take this 660, 1360, 1960, 20 lakh 5,000, 7 और 6 13, 19, 20 lakh 5,000 is your total. Got it, guys? So my last entry, Gujarat branch account debit to general profit and loss account, that is 45,000. This was branch account का basics. of the first method, data system or debtors method. So you have to make this account. अगर comfortable हो बनाओ, नहीं हो तो मतलब comfortable हो तो ignore करना ignore करो, confusion है बनाना है बना ले रहो. But when you make the journal, good send to branch to trading account का entry आना ही चाहिए. Now see, some professors make you do this as fourth, this as fifth. That doesn't make a difference because even if they give you the dates, all the entries are passed on the last day of the year normally. Got it, guys? So this was the concept of branch account, the first method, third method, or we also call it as data system. आगे जाके थोड़ा लेवल बढ़ेगा. ये अकाउंट तो बनाना ही है. अभी देखो इधर कैसे है, कैश, स्टॉक, डेटर्स. दे विल गिव यू ओपनिंग. समटाइम्स ये तीन में से एक मिसिंग होगा तो यू विल हैव टू मेक मेमोरेंडम अकाउंट. अगर सपोज स्टॉक का फिगर मिसिंग है, मेक मेमोरेंडम स्टॉक अकाउंट टू फाइंड आउट द क्लोजिंग बैलेंस ऑफ स्टॉक. डेटर्स का ओपनिंग दिया है, क्लोजिंग नहीं दिया है, वर्किंग नोट में मेमोरेंडम डेटर्स बनाओ टू फाइंड द मिसिंग फिगर ऑफ डेटर्स. वो कैसे करने का आगे जाके रेगुलर लेक्चर्स में आएगा. बट बिफोर दैट यू ऑल हैव टू बी थरो विद दिस. आई एम नॉट टेकिंग मच टाइम. आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड द बेसिक्स. आई हैव डन दिस फुल फ्लेज सम, बेसिक लेवल का सम. ये कर लो, तुम्हारा 50 to 60% चैप्टर का फर्स्ट मेथड तुम्हारा इधर ही हो जाता है. आगे जाके there will be variations. Those who are studying with me, you all are going to do with me, and those who are not studying with me, you all are watching this on YouTube. तुम्हें आगे कुछ भी डाउट्स रहेगा, feel free to connect with me. That's it, guys. Now I will continue the regular lectures of the first method, and YouTube में when I start the second method का first video also I will keep it open on YouTube. That's it, guys. Till then, take care.